Okay, so we are starting unit 2. We are starting unit 2, which is equations. So we are going to introduce equations and go over examples. So an equation has an equal sign, and this is the equal sign. And when solving an equation, the goal is to find the value of the variable that makes each statement true. We are going to go over more examples. What is the difference between an algebraic expression and equation? Algebraic expressions are one-sided, and there is no equal sign. So for example, if we have 2x plus 3, that's an algebraic expression. It's one side, you don't have any equal sign. Equations are two-sided with an equal sign. So if, for example, you have 2x plus 3 equals 5, this is an example. You have left side, right side, there is an equal sign. Okay, when translating phrases into an equation, the following words are used to represent equality. Is the same as, equals is equivalent to. So twice x is 4. So we have twice x, 14, and 14. Twice x is equal to, equals 14, equal sign. The difference of twice x and 4 is the same as 8. So difference is subtraction. Twice x is 2x. 2x minus 4 is the same as, equals 8. So is the same as equal sign. The quotient of twice x and 4, quotient is division, equals -8. The sum of the product of 5 and x and 8 is equivalent to 7. So sum of the product of 5 and x, let's do this first. So 5 times x, 5 times x, and then the sum of product of 5x plus 8 is equivalent to 7. Okay. Solutions to equations can be written in one of three ways. If the solution to the equation was 3, meaning this is the value of the unknown that it could be written. So you can have x equals 3, set notation, you have this curly bracket, and you write 3 here. This is set builder notation, curly bracket, x such as x that is equal to 3. So this is just a formal way to write your answer on the SOL. They might give your answer in this way. You just have to know this is the same thing as x equals 3. Determine which value of x from the replacement set x equals -3, 6, 9 satisfies the equation below. So use the substitution property. So we are going to substitute to test its value in the replacement set. The solution is the value that, when substituted, makes a true statement. So you have to try 3 times. So I'm gonna use the parentheses for all the variables. So -4 times x minus 8 equals -3 times parentheses plus 34. Remember, you have to put parentheses, and when you use your calculator, make sure you put parentheses. So let's try -3. If we put -3 here, -3 here, you can use your calculator. 4 times -3 is -12 minus 8 on the left side. On the right side, -3 times -3 is +9 plus 34. On the left, -12 minus 8 is -20. 9 plus 34 is 43. They are not the same. They are not equal, so -3 is not the answer. Now plug 6. 4 times 6 minus 8 equals negative 3 times 6 plus 34. 4 times 6 is 24 minus 8. Negative 3 times 6 is negative 8 plus 34. 24 minus 8 is 16. Negative 18 plus 34 is 16. They are equal, so 6 is the right answer. Let's try 9. 4 times 9 minus 8. Is this equal to negative 3 times 9 plus 34? So 4 times 9 is 36 minus 8 is 28. Negative 27. Negative 3 times 9 is negative 27 plus 34 is it okay? I think it's 7. Put in your calculator. They are not the same, so it's not the answer. So 6 is the answer. And with same problem, so you have to try each number. Plug negative 4. So 3 over 4 times x minus a, is this equal to negative 8? So let's plug negative 4. 3 over 4 times negative 4. 4 and 4 is cancelled. It's negative 3 minus 8. Negative 3 minus 8 is negative 11. They are not the same, so negative 4 is not the answer. Let's plug 0. 3 over 4 times 0 minus 8. Is this equal to negative 8? So 3 over 4 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 8 is negative 8. Yes, it is the solution. And let's plug 8. 3 over 4 times 8 minus 8. Is this equal to negative 8? 8 can be divided by 4 as 2. So 3 times 2 is 6 minus 8. Negative 2. Is this equal to negative 8? No, so 8 is not the answer. Is x equals negative 4 the solution to the equation? So let's plug it. 3 times parentheses minus 4. Negative 2 times parentheses plus 8. Is this equal? We don't know yet, right? Let's plug negative 4 here. Negative 4 here. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. Minus 4 is negative 16. Negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. Plus 8 is positive 16. They are not the same, so no. Answer is no. Negative 4 is not the solution to the equation. Okay, next question. Equality properties. Next page. When solving an equation, the goal is to find the value, actual number, of the variable, which is done by isolating the variable on one side of the equation. Isolating is separating. Means separate. Equations are always balanced. That means left side is the same as the right side. Whatever you do to one side of the equation, you do to the other side of the equation. To move a term one side of the equation to the other, we add or subtract the term. So for example, if you have x minus 2 equals 3, you add 2 on one side, you have to add 2 on the other side. So x equals 5. So we are moving the term. And to undo a coefficient attached to a variable. So negative 3, 2 over 5, these are coefficients. We divide and multiply by the reciprocal or cross multiply. So these are equality properties. Addition property of equality states that adding the same number to each side of an equation results in an equivalent equation. So example, if you have x minus 2 equals 3, you add 2 on both sides, right? Then x equals 5. It is still equal. You add the same number. And then subtraction property of equality states that subtracting the same number from each side of an equation results in an equivalent equation. For example, if we have x plus 2 equals 1, you subtract 2 on the left side, subtract 2 on the right side, then x equals -1, subtract the same number. And division property of equality, you divide both sides by the same number. For example, 3x equals 6, divide by 3, divide by 3, x equals 2. So here, divide by the same number. And then multiplication property, you multiply both sides by a same number and it is still equal. So for example, you have 1 over 2x equals 2. You can multiply the left side by 2, multiply the right side by 2, x equals 4. So here, multiply by the same number.